Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart. She is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk. She has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet? My name is Susie Smart. She can talk.
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat. C-A-T. You can spell. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. You recite.
Press the button, she says a dozen things. Complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
Good evening, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96. Welcome to Sweepin the Dirt. My little corner of the metal detecting planet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've had that one around for a while. I just haven't used it. I was using it in a morning show. Yep. Apparently I have sound because it says I do. It says I am. Yep, Susie Smart. That was the toy I wanted more than anything when I was a little girl. And my dad did not believe in educating girls, so obviously he thought that was the stupidest toy ever created, and I did not get that. But anyway, before we go into any metal detecting action, I apologize for the reflection on this. For some reason, when coins are in these plastic capsules, my microscope light makes reflections on them. But anyway, for those who wanted to know, I have not yet done the comment video for the Jumpin' June giveaway because I was waiting for this. This is one of the prizes. It's not like the most perfect specimen ever created, but it is a 1942 Walker. That is one of the prizes. And so now I can make the video. Probably won't get to it till Friday because I have to go to Roanoke tomorrow for medical reasons. So anyway, that's one of the prizes. I'll give you a little rundown here. This is not a complete list because there's actually three separate things happening. On the coin collecting side, we have the Walker, we have the National Park Collecting Kit, we have a 70 and 70D proof style reverse dimes, and we have a penny bag from the U.S. Mint, one of those canvas ones. For the metal detecting gang, we have a silver coin, I'm not sure what yet. We have a fines box. We have a Garrett detecting fines apron. We have a snakeskins coil wire cover, a detector's logbook. We've got a sticker pack that includes several different detectorists. Then we're going to have a special drawing for Patreon sponsors only. Now, right now, I think I only have 2 or 3 of those. But you can become a Patreon sponsor for as low as $2.96 a month. I think that's the poorer than dirt level. You will need to maintain your sponsorship for at least 30 days. But I think most of you could afford $2.96 for a chance to win a piece of silver and maybe some other coinage. And then there are going to be some small in-stream giveaways that I have not determined yet. So there you go. At Jack in the Box and got the ultimate cheeseburger and fries for dinner. First time at Jack in the Box. All right, let us know what you think, Mikey. Let us know what you think. I worked at Jack in the Box once for about 15 minutes. And right after I started my first day at Jack in the Box, some guy came in to rob the store, and I was done. I was done.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not going to try it. You try it. I'm not going to try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't need it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Ah, yes, Mikey likes it. If it's a cheeseburger, he's going to like it because that's what he does. That's all he does. He just does cheeseburgers. Well, no, he does children tenders too. Forgot about them.
Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger.
All right. Woohoo! Egg wrap roll for Mark. Oh, wow. Oh, hang on, folks. That's my nurse. Alrighty, I'm back. My nurse calls the night before she's coming to let me know what time she's going to be here in the morning. And I had let her know that I had a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So she's going to come early, take care of my need, and then I can go off to the doctor. All right. So it is sweeping the dirt time. And I did actually go out and do some metal detecting this past weekend. That one picture that I have on YouTube there, that was from this weekend, or part of what I found this weekend. I did okay on Saturday. Not so great on Sunday. And I overdid it. And I went to 3 different places on Sunday. I went 2 of them by myself, and the third one I went with my friend Tony, but I had forgotten to charge the battery on my detector, so I didn't get to hunt very long before it ran out of juice at the third location. But I got a real good idea for a video. I'm gonna do a video for people that don't metal detect, and it's gonna be called Curb Your Enthusiasm. Now, I realize, and I always try to be nice to people that come up with questions and stuff when I'm out detecting, but some people just get a little carried away with it. And I had a couple of those on Sunday that I just wanted to smack the crap out of. I'm sorry. But people that let their kids just run up and like grab your metal detector, or people that just let their kids run around and are not supervising them. people that think they're entitled to ask you if they can have what they find, what you find. I mean, I have encountered a bunch of weird things out metal detecting. Some of the people are very nice. Some of them just, yeah, they want to hit them with your shovel. And Sunday was I want to hit them with my shovel day. Just, because when I go out there, a lot of times I go out there because I want the peace and quiet, and you know, got a metal detector bag on Saturday. Grey Ghost out of Australia from Sterling Prospect. Cool beans. Yeah, I've got a Calico bag, and I discovered that somehow I have gotten a hole in it. I don't know. I must have accidentally dragged it on the pavement or something. I don't know, but it's got a little hole in the bottom. I'm going to have to fix that before it gets any worse. So anyway, did anybody go detecting this week and find any groovy things? I'm not going to tell you all my groovy stuff that I found because I want to make a video. So anyway, but you did get a sneak preview in the picture that I used for the screenshot of this show. I did release another retro video yesterday. For those that didn't see it, was from the 4th of July of 2020 when I was still living in Georgia, right before I came to Virginia, in which I got chased off of a public property by somebody's dogs. So if you didn't watch that, it's up. It's called Gone to the Dogs and some other places. So that's out there floating around. And tonight is the one show of the visiting the detectorists of different states that I have absolutely been dreading to do. Not because tonight's state does not have any good detectorists to feature, but because it has too many. And I know a lot of them. And somebody's going to be offended because I can't squeeze everybody in. And that is my home state of Florida, where I was raised. So I have just picked a handful, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on any of them. But you can go to any of these people's channels and find a bazillion more in Florida. And one of the things about Florida is it has hundreds and hundreds of miles of beach. So there are a lot of beach detectorists on my list. And oh my goodness, I've got too many things open here. My screen's acting stupid. All right, let's close that. All right. I was trying to get my share window up here. Rob's ears must have been burning because I was just heading to my list of Florida channels. Oh, my goodness. And the first one I was going to was Florida Thunder Digging with Rob. So we might as well go ahead and talk about Florida Thunder Digging with Rob as soon as I can get this pulled up here. I'm having a terrible time tonight getting things organized. I don't know why. All right. Let's see if we can get old Rob's channel up here. Yep. His ears, and he is one of those Florida detectorists. Oh, Rob, did you see the headline on the new VD video where the claim is he found 7 rings and an iPhone and a bracelet and I forgot what else on your beach? Yeah. That one was from 2 days ago, so I guess you need to go down there and kick his butt or something. Why is this doing this? I'm getting all the wrong stuff on my screen tonight. There. That's where I want to be, right there. Mr. Florida Thunder digging with Rob. His new I'm a Mercado Maniac limited edition shoot. Yeah, I want one, but I tried to send a super chat and I didn't have any money left in my PayPal, so it wouldn't let me send you anything. I tried twice and it yeah, I'm broke, so it wouldn't let me send you any money. Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. I really do want one of those stickers, though, because they're badass. I just couldn't get there. For those of you that are not familiar with Rob, he's kind of the king of Clearwater Beach, which is my old home for many, many, many years. In fact, that beach would kind of not be there. I worked in coastal management for Pinellas County government. And back in the 80s, we had a lot to do with beach renourishment projects, which some people thought were horrible. But had we not done it, there would not be a beach out there for Mr. Rob to be finding all of those real things that he finds. And that other slime bag that came over from the other coast to go over and pretend he found some things there. I'm sorry, but I don't believe that happened, because that beach, Rob and them hit that beach regularly. I have hit that beach. The photo that you see of me in the little round thing, that was actually taken at Kellyco, but I have another one with a very similar pose of me at Clearwater Beach back when I had my Garrett. So I know that beach. And yeah, you might occasionally find, yeah, but Rob belongs to the local club there. And they are also the local ring finders group. So that club has hit that place in one way, shape, or form every single day. The chances of finding that many rings on one day at that beach isn't very good, unless it is one of the days where they have a huge holiday event or something unusual would have to have occurred, because there's just too many people there, and that guy does not know that beach. Yeah, he claims, yeah, he makes a lot of claims, and I'm going to do a whole nother show on people that plant stuff. I've done one before back a couple years ago, but it seems to be becoming more prevalent and more prevalent. So anyway, Rob does all kinds of things on his channel. He does coin roll hunting. He does a Sunday morning sit around and BS show. He does detecting videos. Rob's kind of a all around mixed bag channel, kind of like the way I do things, where I do detecting and collecting, and I don't know. I don't watch his stuff. I haven't watched. The last time I watched one of his videos was when he did the door knock with the gun in his hand. Yeah, that kind of guy. So anyway, I think we posted the link for Mr. Rob's channel. Or my scroll doesn't want to go up. There it goes. But yeah, I think one of my mods put Rob's link in. If not, I will make sure it is in my description of this video, because I gotta, as much as I'd love to sit here and talk about Rob, I gotta move on to somebody else now, because like I said, no matter what I do, I'm gonna not be able to hit on everybody as much as I would love to. There's just so many people on my Florida list that I'll never be able to get to all of them. So I just made a brief, oops, I'm leaning on my space bar here. Okay, the next one is a guy that is not a beach detectorist, not full-time anyway. He does do beaches, but he is actually over in the area where I grew up, which is Orlando, Florida. And I have got all kinds of stuff happening here. I don't know what's going on. So, but he does do beaches on occasion. I know he and Dawn the Metal Detective went to Cocoa Beach a couple of weeks ago when we were down in Florida, but I did not go with them because I was visiting with my brother, which that was the purpose of me going on the trip. So anyway, the next person that I want to visit over in my stomping grounds is Swamp Rat from Swamp Rat Nation. Now, where he took Dawn to go hunting, the park they went to used to be the Pine Castle Air Force Base, and then it became the McCoy Air Force Base, and I really wish I had gone with them, but it's a huge park, and hopefully I'll get back down there and be able to go detect. They were finding some groovy little things out there at the park. He seems to be zoned right in on the good spots, so I hope I get down there before Swampy gets all the good stuff out, and because he's finding some good stuff, that's for sure. And I'm going to put his link in here real quick if I can get that done. I think I got it. I think that's it. Y'all let me know if that's right. You will see 1, 2 on that second row under uploads, 1, 2, 3, 4 over. You will see a video called Metal Detecting with Dawn the Metal Detective. And they were finding some pretty good stuff out there at the old Air Force Base. So y'all check out the Swamp Rat Nation. I'm doing this a little bit different. I was showing clips, but I didn't want to get into a big thing of possibly getting a copyright infringement. So now I'm just showing you their page, and you can go check them out. But yeah, there's old Swampy and his dog, the dude. All right, so next on my Florida list is, let me I'm having to do this a little bit differently tonight, and I should have done a run through that I did not get figured out yet. I'll try to iron it out by next week. The next one is someone we were supposed to go detecting with. Yeah, we were supposed to go detecting with Rob, but he'll do anything to get out of detecting with me, like get COVID. So I did not get to detect with Rob. And then the other one that we were supposed to go with, we were supposed to go with Simon from the Weedy Boys, but we were just on our way over. We stopped at Myers Detecting in Tampa to pick up a charger cable for Dawn. And while we were there, we got a message from Simon indicating that his wife had taken ill. She's already ill and she's on dialysis. And anyway, she was not feeling well, so Simon did not want to leave her at home, and I totally understand that. So we had to cancel that. Simon has just been recently getting back out and doing some detecting, and I have detected with Simon before a couple years ago. Had so much fun out there with the Wheaties. So check out their channel. Let me get you a link on that one. Yeah, Simon has a way of getting permissions, and what part of it is Simon is from England and he has the best British accent, and when ladies answer the door and they hear Simon, they just say yes, whatever it is you want, yes. So oops, that may not be it. That may or may not be it. I may have pasted the wrong. Nope, that should be the right one for Simon and the Wheaties. So that's another Central Florida that is mostly dirt digging rather than beach digging. Now we're going to go back to the beach with my next selection. Like I said, there's quite a few of them for Florida, and that's because I am from there, and I tend to watch what I know. So let me see who's next on the hit parade. Did that one, did that one, did that one. Yeah. Let's go back to the beach, to the other side of the state. And we're going to do a little bit of Daytona with none other than I Dig Daytona. This guy's been around a while and puts out some decent content. I was supposed to go with him a couple years ago, and we just couldn't get our time straight. So I ended up going to Ormond Beach instead while I was on that coast. Didn't find a whole lot. Had a real hard time walking in the loose sand at Ormond. Oh my gosh. It was like trying to walk through a snowdrift. Hello, Paula. So there's not a lot I can tell you about I Dig Daytona, except that this guy is one of the most consistent content creators. He is out there just about every day. Sometimes he doesn't find much. Sometimes he finds a lot. Sometimes he finds some funny things. And sometimes he just finds other detectorists that have already gotten to the beach before he did. But if you want to see the East Coast beaches of Florida versus the West Coast beaches of Florida, and there is a big difference, you can check out I Dig Daytona. And I'm trying to get the link. Oops. So there you go for I Dig Daytona. These are all people that I have been watching for a while. There are others, too many to name. Like I watch Charlie and I watch River Styx sometimes, and there's at Southwest Florida and St. Lucie. There's a bunch of them that I watch in Florida. I just can't possibly tell you all the wonderful channels that come out of that state. And of course, I would get slapped down silly if I didn't put this next one in. I would. They would just, they'd hurt me. Rob would hurt me. Pat would hurt me. I don't want to get hurt. So we got Park Rat detecting with Crazy Pat, who can make a piece of trash sound like it was the best find of the week. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Yeah, Brian's a really nice person, and yeah, he's got a major following. I Dig Daytona does. The coastal beaches are so very different. For one thing, fortunately, on the West Coast in the Gulf, the water is a lot warmer. The sand is a little bit better too, I think. Now, I grew up going to both coasts, so I was used to both of them. But I had a friend that I grew up with in Orlando who really had never been to the Gulf beaches until he became the program director at a local Bay Area radio station. And I dragged him down to Clearwater Beach because that's where I lived. And, you know, that was the beach that I went to on a pretty regular basis back then. And he got in the water and he was like, oh my gosh, this is great. You know, my friend Mike was just like, he thought he was in a whole different state because he was so used to Daytona and Cocoa Beach and New Smyrna. And then I took him over and dunked him in Clearwater and took him out to the Dunedin Causeway. I took him down to John's Pass, took him to Treasure Island. And he was just flabbergasted at the difference. Yeah, well, you got to wonder sometimes what is in Pat's soda fizzy. You know, sometimes he goes back for one of them fizzy breaks and comes back a little stranger than he went in. But yeah, Pat can find anything and make it sound good, even if it's not. You know, he just, and that's one of the endearing things about Pat. And Pat also makes some pretty nice stickers and other items. I don't know what his pricing is, but you can go over on his channel and I'm sure he will be happy to let you know what he can do with you. There will be a couple of Park Rat Pat stickers in the Jumpin' June giveaway because he was nice enough a while back. All right, Paula, thanks for popping in. Yeah, he sent some extra stickers a while back, so there will be some Park Rat Pat. There will be some Dawn the Metal Detective. Maybe if Rob could send us a couple real quick before the end of June, we could throw some Florida Thunder Digging with Rob stickers in there. I'm not sure. There's somebody else I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. I've just got to go back through the sticker box. But there's another one for you to check out. Is the rat. Let me see, who else do I have marked? I think I got one more that I marked. No, I got two more that I have marked. This guy, next one coming up, he's kind of gotten away from the YouTube experience, but I'm going to include him anyway because the stuff that he does have up here is pretty awesome. And let me get over here. All this change in Windows things making my eyes act a little foolish. All right, get on there. Yeah, this guy has kind of moved over to doing more TikTok kind of stuff, but I like the longer videos better. So tried to get a hold of him while we were down there, didn't have any luck. The infamous Dirt Trollin' Troy, the king of the St. Petersburg curb strips. This guy can find more stuff. Yep, the Troy, Dirt Trollin' Troy, the king of the curb strips. I'm telling you, he can find silver in a space 3 feet wide. He's zoned in on it. The only other person I know zoned, yep, Mr. Doorknock King. Yep, that's it. The only other person I know that finds as many old silver coins as him is Florida Knox. And I did not put Florida Knox on the list just because I ran out of places to put people on the list, because I do got one more to go. Good evening, Copper Owl Coins. Welcome, welcome. Let me grab Troy's link real quick and get that down here. Yeah, he needs to. I don't do TikTok. I don't like those little bitty short videos. I want a good 15, 20 minutes of content. And I do not even have TikTok on any of my things. Well, that's weird. I got blank posts. I don't know how that happened. All right, well, it did. I keep bumping my space bar. I think that's why that's happening. Let me push my computer back a little. There we go. So, yeah, there's some photos there of some of Troy's goodies. Let's see if I scroll this down so you can get a better view. Some of his thumbnails there. So yeah, he's got that St. Pete area pretty wrapped up. He is really phenomenally. I don't know. It's not just luck. You've got to have a certain amount of skill to find as much stuff as Troy finds. Now, I have never met Troy, but I understand he's a very nice person, and he is a member of my subby list here at the channel. Yep, all the time. He's always finding mercs, man. All right, I got one more Florida here that I have saved. Let me say goodbye to Troy. You've got his his link there, and I'm gonna go grab one more real quick. This one some of you may not be as familiar with. This channel mostly started as, oops, stop, excuse me, I had to burp. This mostly started as a magnet fishing channel, but has now shifted. Oh, darn it. I did not mean to do that. Let me try it again. Hey, clerks, what's happening? Roberta and Melissa. Okay, what did I do here? I can mess up about anything. Anyway, this channel started as a magnet fishing channel out of the Tampa area, but due to a back injury, he has now shifted from magnet fishing, which was putting too much stress on his back, to doing some, doggone it, there we go, doing metal detecting. And he's got some beach detecting up there that's more recent, and that is Tampa Bay magnet fishing. Just got your electric back. Mine went out today, not for very long, but it just flipped off, and then a little bit later it came back on, and I was wondering if I forgot to pay my bill or something. But I went out the front door and saw two of my neighbors had their heads stuck out, so theirs had gone out too. So anyway, Tampa Bay magnet fishing, like I said, it was mostly magnet fishing, but now it is doing a little bit of a shift over to some, including beach detecting. He's got one 6 days ago called his beach metal detecting therapy. 2 hours ago, he's got one metal detecting on the beach for treasures, metal detecting on the beach. So this channel has kind of done a change away from its name and gone more in a different direction. But I like magnet fishing too, so anyway, this is a smaller channel. You might want to go give them a gander, take a look at them. So that is my Florida list for tonight. So you can check all those fine folks out. And if you look at the list of some of those channels, featured channels, you'll find a whole bunch more Florida folks on there that you can take a look at. I highly recommend it if you are going to Florida that you watch some of that stuff before you go down there. Now, Dawn, the metal detective, and I have both decided we made really crappy beach detectorists. In my case, it's because I had to learn how to walk all over again, and my legs just don't get along with the dry sand. All right, Copper. Ooh, 26 years. Happy anniversary, Copper. Woohoo. Everybody say congrats to the Coppers. Got 26 years with Mrs. Owl. Woohoo. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Werner. Hi, Werner. By the way, those of you who don't know, my friend Werner lives in Germany. And he says they have banned magnetic fishing where he is. Wow. I can't imagine why they would want to do that. It does so much for cleaning up the waterways. But I guess maybe in Germany they might be afraid you would latch onto some kind of war implement or something. Is there a reason why on that, Werner? Or do you know why? So, wow. I don't know. I don't know what people in the United States would think about that. Yeah, well, that was my thought, Mikey, was in Germany, you could probably latch on. Yeah, well, I don't live in any of those counties, Mark. Most of the counties, 2 counties around me don't have a whole lot of war history, other than there's one path that goes through Carroll County where Stoneman took some troops through heading for Georgia, but there weren't any real battles down in this part of our state. So, hello, Silver Shark. So, anyway, that's the a huge amount of ammunition. Yeah, that's what I figured it would be, Werner, is that they would fear that someone would get some live ammo, and I do understand that. Someone told me there are parts of Great Britain, particularly around the areas that were hit by the Blitz in World War II, that they don't want them magnet fishing for the same reason. They're afraid they'll pull some munitions up and something be live. That would not be a good thing for sure. All right, we're going to do 2 more things here. The first thing we're going to do is I got an announcement I'm going to make in regards to this show. It is unbearably hot this summer for some reason, more so than usual. And about the only times that I can go out are after 6 o'clock. Well, I can't really go on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I have some other medical related engagements. And so Wednesday is one of my days when I would like to be able to go out at 6 o'clock and do a little swinging of my simplex, but I have this show. Now, I can't go earlier in the day because it's just too darn hot, and I think you guys will all agree it's pretty hot right now. So, starting in July, at least for the summer, I am going to be moving my show to 1 o'clock Eastern. That will be starting on July the 6th. 1 o'clock Eastern time. So it's going to kind of be in the middle of the day when it's exceedingly hot. And I don't know if it's going to work out on that time frame or not, but I want to go metal detecting, and I think other people want to wait until later in the day to go when it's a little cooler as well. So I thought if I move it to the middle of the day, people that went out early in the morning can watch, and people that are going to go out later in the evening can watch. So, and I will put a video out announcing that. The comment video for the Jumpin' June gift away I will be making in the next day or 2. The walker that I'm giving away got here today, and that was what I was waiting on because I wanted to include that in the video with all the other goodies. So those are a couple of little announcements. And now, oh, metal detecting Brooklyn. I need to make sure everybody has posted. I'm gonna get the Nightbot fired up here. We gonna give away 3 entries into the 100 duck Quack-a-Doodle duck race that will be part of the grand prize giveaway for the Jumpin' June gift away. So everybody that's here, if you want to get in to win a spot in the 100 duck race, post in the live stream right now, and we're going to have a duck race. And the top 3 in said duck race will transfer over into a chance in the big 100 duck race to win the grand prize. So need you all to post in there, please. I will try to. Right now I've only got 2 people. There's 10 in the stream, so some of you need to type something. Type something. Something. We're up to 3. Need more than that. Yeah, no, James. Well, yeah, what the heck? We'll make this an exempt. You're allowed to have 5 entries, but I also have some events that I exempt, so you can have an extra one. Let's make this one an exempt. This won't count against your 5. So even if you've already got 5, you can still get in this duck race to try to get in the big duck race. Woohoo! There we go. Duck. I'm still only up to 4 people. I guess nobody wants to win silver or any of that good stuff. I got a heck of a list of prizes I'm giving away that day, and if you're not in that duck race, you're not going to win them. And it would be a walker, a National Park collecting kit, a 70 and 70D proof style reverse dimes, a U.S. Mint vintage penny bag. We got another silver coin, a Garrett Fines apron, a Fines box, a set of snakeskins coil protectors, a detecting logbook, a sticker pack. We also have the Patreon sponsor drawing, which is going to have some silver in it. But that one doesn't count on this. But all those other prizes that I just read off, if you are not qualified for the 100 duck race, you will not have a chance to win any of those. So you need to get your little selves in here. So far, I've only got Archaeology Mikey, Jimmy Lacari, John Jacobs, Metal Detecting Brooklyn, and the Lucky James Eller. If I did not call your name, please post something in the stream to get on the list. Mark Thomas just got on the list. So, yeah, Jimmy's always around. We know he's here because there's 11 people in the stream and there's only 6 that have posted and been picked up by the bot. So half of you are not in there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go real quick, refresh my beverage, and when I come back, we're having a duck race, whether those people are in or not. Makes the odds better for the ones that are paying attention. Oh, damn 3. Hi, Bubba. It's the little M.
here.
Little M, he's asleep over here on the couch. Well, he's not asleep, but he's curled up over there. All right, we still only got 6. I guess nobody else wants to play. All righty. Let me cue the ducks. We'll go with who we have. There's, like I said, there's 10 people here. Where am I? Duck race. Yeah, we'll do a duck race. I was going to play some cats versus dogs, but okay. Let's get the bot up here so I can show y'all where we're at with the bot. Yeah, still only 6 people, as you can see over here. So 4 people are not in, have not posted. That's all right. We'll race with what we got. Let me copy the list from the Nightbot. One of these people is going to get an entry. Oops. Come on. Get in there, Mikey. All right. Okay, let's go to Race of the Ducks. Get these fake names off. Put the real people on. Adjust it slightly because Brooklyn's name's too long. I just erased somebody. Oh, I know who it was. All right. Let me make sure nobody new who got on. All right. Let's go back here and bring up Race of the Duckies. Quack or Doodle Duckers. I think I just saw Doug Harding. So let me add Doug Harding. And let me see if I'm missing anyone else. Yeah, the odds are pretty good today. Let's get my... All right, we're going to set this for 2 minutes. We're going to shuffle them and shuffle them and shuffle them one more time. All right. Has everyone bribed the bot? Oops. Clark's Cove. I think they're gone. Or lurking somewhere. Or maybe their power went back out. They've been having a terrible time. They've been having a terrible time up there. All right. Is everybody ready? Everybody ready? We're going to take the top 3 from this duck race and give them an exempt entry into the end of the month big race. So, ready, set, duck! And they're off. 3 ducks are naked. Well, it's a clothing optional pond, I guess. It's a clothing optional pond. Brooklyn's doing pretty good out there by a beak. John Jacobs, Jimmy Lakari, Mark, are you sinking there, buddy? Quack-a-doodle duck, duck, duck. Doug, Chit, I'm naked. Hey, it's aerodynamics, Doug. Less drag if you don't have the suit, you know? Look at James Eller. He's trying to sneak out there. Duck you. Yeah, duck you. And we're getting close to 30 seconds. There's Mikey. He's trying to sneak up there. Oh, Jimmy Lakari on the outside. Look, Mark Thomas is sneaking up there. He's got a heck of a tan. James Eller in the purple polka dot bikini. Holy cow, look at them all coming up here at the last 5 seconds. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's Archaeology Mikey. Let's see who got second and third. We got Archaeology Mikey for the win. Then we got Jimmy Lakari. Big surprise there. And John Jacobs. Let me get these written in here because these are exempt ones and I don't want to mess them up. Archaeology Mikey gets 1 exempt. Jimmy Lakari gets 1 exempt. And John Jacobs gets 1 exempt. Does anyone need to know how many entries they have while I have that available? Okay, now I got 2 more. Okay, 2 more spots to give away tonight, and I'm just going to let the Nightbot pick them. Now, these will not be exempt, so if you're already maxed out, you won't be eligible. And I think the only one that's going to affect is James Eller. James does have his 5. Oh, what the heck? Let's make these exempt as well. I got 2 more spots to fill today. And Copper Owl has gotten back in. So let's roll and see who gets these last 2 spots real quick. Mark Thomas got the first one. And get over here. Yeah, good thing I made that exempt, or that would have been your last one, Mark. And 1 more. Lucky James. Boy, piling them up there. And I'm going to give one more away because I happen to remember it is Copper Owl's anniversary. So happy anniversary, Copper Owl. I'm giving you a free entry into the end of the month giveaway. It's a 100 duck race. So maybe you'll win some silver. All right. Lucky James. That's what I was going after. All right. All right. I can't write and talk at the same time, apparently. So, anyway, fix something I just messed up because that was an exempt. All right. There you go. We are done with that. Well, I thought, first of all, he came back. Copper Owl came back in after I had already started doing it, and it is his anniversary. So I don't have anything to send him for his anniversary, but maybe he'll, the mermaid duck didn't speed up. Yeah, well, I guess when they got to shake that tail feather, it takes them longer to get there, Warner. Alrighty, I think that's all I have tonight for my metal detecting show. I kind of had a long day, and I got some prep I got to do for my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm going to see the eye specialist that did the brain biopsy surgery on me and see if they have anything else to say about my new autoimmune disorder. And then next Thursday, I have to go see the specialist for the autoimmune disorder and see if they can do anything to fix the damage that was done to my eye. It is considerably better than it was. I did get to do a little bit of driving. I got to drive Dawn the Metal Detective's fancy Volvo SUV. I couldn't really hurt anything with it because it has all these lights and stuff that come on if anything gets too close to you on either side. It also has that feature that if you come up too close to something in front of you, it will slow your vehicle down so you can't run into the back of it. So I got to drive on our trip to Florida. That was much fun. Very different than driving my little Malibu. But yeah, my eye still has some issues, and so I'm going to the specialist tomorrow, and we'll see what they have to say about it. But it is good enough that I have been able to detect a little. I've been able to drive a little, so we're working on it. And that, guys, is about all the dirt I can sweep for one night. So I'm not sure who is on tonight. Oh yeah, Jersey Ray's on at 7:30. So you might go check out her shenanigans show. I'm not sure who else. I got wrapped up in another project today and didn't really check. Mobile Coins, if you're a coin person, is on. Coining Around, they're on. Dreadpool's on right now. Rob Finds Treasure is on right now. There's a lot of people probably coming on at 8 o'clock. So there you go. There's just some of them. Whoever you go see, tell them I sent you. And y'all have a fabulous night. That's very funny, Doug. Very, very funny. Very funny. Hardy har 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 har. Yep. Well, Dougie, he's a comedian over there. How many days did you say that was? That you were celebrating your anniversary of not being married? Too funny. Too funny.
Ah, that's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Yeah, even Gilda thought it was funny. Well, maybe not. All right. See y'all. Thank you, Werner. Thank you, Mark, for posting Jersey Ray's link. I'll probably be over there in a little bit. I want to grab a bite to eat and take my medicine real quick. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping in. Remember, next week at this time, we will be doing the Jumpin' June gift away. You don't want to miss it. And then the following week on July 6th is when we shift into the daytime show. So we'll see you then. Have a great night. Go sweep some dirt.